What's going on, traders? It's day 20 of the $5,000 account challenge, and I'm down $504. I traded backwards today. I got really flipped around with my trading and exited positions when I should have been entering positions and entering positions when I should have been staying patient. So let's break it down. AMD was on the watch list today as a long idea above $134. We get the break of 134, the rally up, the pullback. I take the entry long right here, looking for the run to the high of day, thinking we're going to get it. I was up about 10% here, and we don't get it. And this pulls right back down. And it scared me. I think that I kind of paper-handed this position. I was giving way too much focus to the 1 minute time frame. What I saw was the rejection of $135 here. So I saw this rejection there. Then I saw this big red candle, the biggest red one of the day. I was thinking, wow, that's a break of the uptrend trend line, even though this is, only just a couple of minutes. And the stock doesn't even make a lower low from here. It doesn't even break $134 there. I was just being overly protective on my position. I lost less than 5% on this trade because I wound up moving my stop loss up really quickly to just get me out at break even or close to it, because I was thinking that this was just going to dump and I didn't want to be caught up in that situation. And so I closed it out. Okay, whatever. I paper handed it. That's fine. Because I was thinking, well, let me just close it out here, and if it holds and breaks 135 over here, I will take the re-entry, right? And that would have been beautiful. That's exactly what I called out in the live trading. This trade worked. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful move. The issue is I didn't take this, and I'll tell you why. I saw NVIDIA running, which wasn't even on my watch list, and this is kind of what messed me up. But NVIDIA breaks 146.5. It's a solid setup on the daily. I mean, it's been consolidating. It's a solid setup. It gapped up. It ran today. It made its move. I thought that it was going to continue to go. And so when I closed AMD out, I immediately shifted over to going long on NVIDIA. And I took the entry here. Same thing, right? Trying to catch the dip entry, looking for the high of day, and we don't get it. And this kind of fizzles out. Well, the problem is I should have just cut this trade when it broke down here, or maybe even cut this trade when it broke down up here, right? Because I was up on this trade about 10% as well. Just didn't take the profits, looking for the high of day. But because I was in this trade and AMD was running at the time, I didn't want to be in two trades at once. So I immediately closed out the AMD trade, got into the NVIDIA trade, which didn't work for me. That prevented me from taking the AMD trade, and I let the NVIDIA trade go too long. I had an idea here on NVIDIA. I was back and forth. I was like, should I add? Should I not add? What should I do? And it caused me to hold on to this position through the drop here, through this drop here. I even gave it more room there, let it drop even further, and then I closed it out. And where I closed it out at, ironically, is where I should have been adding to the position, because had I added there, then this move back up would have put me green. So I was just totally backwards on the day. AMD was my top stock pick of the day. It was a beautiful run. I identified the breakout. I identified the consolidation. I even identified the break at the high of day in the run. I just was in NVIDIA at the time, and I didn't take that trade. So I actually didn't lose much money on AMD. It was holding on to NVIDIA and letting that drop and drop and drop and drop against me. That caused me to lose money, $504. It's not that bad of a loss from a monetary standpoint. Percentage-wise, this was, I want to say it was like 20 to 25% maybe. But I did size down here, so that's what saved me. And to be honest with you, that is exactly why I held through, because I was thinking, well, maybe I'll add, maybe I'll add, maybe I'll add, maybe I'll. And then what killed me is I just didn't add. I didn't commit to the ad, and so I never afford myself the ability to average down my cost basis to allow this trade to work for me. So just my fault, just bad trading, really, just bad trading here. I should have not paper-handed the AMD position, should have not moved my stop loss up, should have respected the stop and should have just held through, or I should have not taken the NVIDIA trade and still cut this one and then re-entered on AMD. So a lot of things that could have been different here today. It's just total user error. That's all right, though. I think that what this does is shows you that I'm human. I don't pretend to be perfect. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes, and here it is, an example of it. Days like today are really humbling because it lets me know that, hey, I got complacent and I just need to do better. If you look at my watch list results today, we had 3 wins, no losses, and 2 void, and all of the side charts, coin, meta, and hood, all ran. So there really should have been no reason why I was red. But by getting complacent and deviating from my trading plan, it cost me. So moving forward, I just need to do better. I need to trust my analysis. I need to trust my trading plan, and I need to follow my trading plan. So I do apologize to everybody that followed me into this trade and cut it early and didn't re-enter and took the NVIDIA trade and that one didn't work. It's never my intention to lead anybody into losing trades, but like I said, I'm human and it happens sometimes, so always just manage your risk. Thank you for your time. I hope the videos helped. I promise to do better. We will see you tomorrow for day 21 of the $5,000 account challenge. Cheers.